What makes a character feel truly alive? It's not the sword they swing or the witty one-liner they deliver. It's the ghosts they carry inside. Think of every compelling character as being split in two. There's the person with an external goal to find the gold, to win the championship. But underneath, there's a deeper, more desperate internal need, the need for forgiveness or to finally feel accepted. The most powerful stories ignite when that external goal forces a character into a direct collision with their internal need. Will they sacrifice the gold to find the forgiveness they truly crave? This internal need is almost always born from a psychological wound, a past event that shaped them, that created their beautiful, tragic flaw. A perfect hero is the death of tension. If they have no weakness, there's no risk, no reason for us to care. We don't root for perfection, we root for vulnerability. We connect with the arrogant hero who is secretly terrified of failure, or the brilliant detective paralyzed by indecision. Their flaws are the obstacles, and their journey is the struggle to overcome them. But here's the key. Every action, every mistake must obey the character's own internal logic, a set of invisible laws based on who they are. They can't just betray a friend without a massive psychological break or the illusion shatters. We see this logic not in what they say, but what they don't. That's subtext. An angry character won't shout. They might just meticulously clean a countertop in dead silence. Because the plot is just what happens. The character is why it matters. The real journey isn't about winning the external battle, but the internal one. That's the story that lives on.